Hello, I'm Rights On. Today's interview is with former police officer. I guess you can kind of call her a whistleblower, Beth Rist, who also was voted in 3 times as a city council person. Hi, Beth. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
So, Beth, who was the one that arrested Mike Lutz, who was then a vice mayor and sat on city council? Who arrested Mike Lutz after you claimed that he raped you?
Detective Jimmy Akers. He died recently, and rest in peace. He was very good to me. He always nudged me and said, "You got broad shoulders, girl." He was always behind me, so he was good to me. And he's the one that finally arrested Mike on the rape. And there was a rape kit done, and there was DNA. I have the results. And
Yeah, so what were the results of this DNA test? What was the probability that it was his DNA?
1 in a billion.
Sorry, I just thought I heard you say 1 in a billion. Wow. I would think that that's a pretty good probability. Doesn't say it's 100%. I'm not sure how that works.
Well, I mean, I think that makes it 100% sure. I mean, but I've got the records, and so does BCI in Ohio. They sent me the records, but they won't release the record to anybody else.
Why are people having such a hard time getting body cam footage from Ironton PD? I mean, Pam, how was she able to hold this stuff back?
Well, because she can. She can. And she's not going to release any body cam footage or anything like that. And that's public record. And she's not going to release anything. And she should be held accountable for that.
I agree 100%. And the Attorney General should be made aware of what's going on here in Ironton. There's laws that are on the books that allow citizens to get their public records. It's their records.
Well, exactly. And good luck with the Attorney General, because it's Lawrence County is known very well by Northern Ohio about its doings and its happenings and everything that goes on here. And it's all covered up by politicians and people with money and judges and lawyers and commissioners and everybody else.
I guess kind of like what I was going to talk to you about next. How about the mayor of Ironton, Sam Cramblett, getting pulled over for DUI, and somehow his charges were dropped, and he only got charged with a broken taillight, I think. So I guess he was innocent, right? He wasn't drunk or anything, and he refused the breathalyzer. What happens if we, as a citizen, refuse a breathalyzer?
I can tell you right now, from my experience, for 14 years in law enforcement, 12 years in politics, nobody gets out of a state trooper ticket. And he, on the video, it was on Facebook and YouTube. On the video, he refuses the breathalyzer. And, but yet in court, I don't know who the judge was, if it was Waldo or a special assigned judge, but they said on the video he didn't appear to be intoxicated. Well, he was. And if you refuse a breathalyzer, you're indicating that you have been drinking and that you are intoxicated, or you would take it.
Well, he refused the breathalyzer, and he's still out there driving, from what I understand.
Well, that's what he did, supposedly, but he still drives to work every day, and the only thing he got charged with was a taillight.
So he was stopped by state police, though. So you think the state cop is in on it? My opinion is, the state cop was told what to do, probably told not to appear.
Oh, but I don't think the state trooper was in on that, because I just think that was politics. And
you can hear Cramblett talking to the state trooper, like, "What are you doing in my town?" And the state trooper's like, "I'm state police. I have jurisdiction all over the state of Ohio." But Cramblett was, I don't know what he was trying to say, because he's the mayor. He he's off limits.
Right. I'm the mayor. Yes.